There's so many decks. Alright, starting for the first. I have not played all of these decks, but I have probably seen all of them. So, honestly, should I make a don't know just in case? I think I will. Because I do see a couple that I'm like, well, I have never seen that. Alright, that looks good. Alright, first one, Amazonas. Amazonas is interesting. It has the back row. It's been freed, I believe, from the tier list entirely. Oh my gosh, Amazonas. Let's take a look at the deck real quick. There's a deck guide here. So we have Onslaught, right? I do like their Endless Trap Hell, which instantly lowers it for me. But it's like, alright, if they face any meta deck, they just get demolished. If they're, as long as they're running like MST or something like that can back row. But as far as fun goes, they're just slow. But also they're just like not seen very often, so I think that bumps them up. So I think they're B. Reactor. This is Ancient Gears. Ancient Gears is kind of dumb. I don't know. They weren't fun for me when I was beginning the game. I feel like this is just a low tier deck. This is just like garbage, hot garbage today. But back in the day, they seemed like really good. I think that this, gosh, I don't know. The thing is, you don't see it. I think this is just another B tier deck, just because you don't see it much. It's like, oh, that's cool when you do see it. Aroma C tier, Black Wings A. Blue Eyes, C. Crystons. How do Crystons work? Crystons are cool, right? Like, you have so many, like, interesting ideas behind Crystons, because they're, like, you go with Crystons, you can go with, like, just, like, random stuff. Like, I assume this is just Crystons and not just working off the Synchro Monster. Because there are, like, multiple ways you can use a Synchro Monster without actually using Crystons, and they're, like, some of them are, like, pretty cool. I think you can put them, like, TGs or something. It in TGs. I don't remember what the card's called. Is it Quarian Handrax or something? I don't know. Gandrax? Crystons, though, I don't know anything about. I don't remember. I missed that part of the meta. Just run Mythic Depths. They run Citadel well. I think that's a bump up. If this card's in your hand or grave, you contribute 2 water monster specials on this card. You can use this effect once a turn. If this is special summon, you can set a C stealth attack. Alright, what's C stealth attack do? This card is activated, you can activate Umi while Umi's on the field. This card gains these effects. Alright, so you start with Umi. That's an idea of it. Once a turn, you can banish a water you control until the end phase this turn. If it's a spell trash you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Okay, that's pretty good. And then at the start of the damage step, if your water monster whose original level is 5 or higher battles an opponent's monster, it immediately destroys the opponent's monster. Which isn't bad. It's not great. I don't know. It's not. I don't know if it's a great deck, but it's definitely something you don't see often. It used to be super meta. I think I'm just gonna put this in B to be safe. Cyber Angels. A lot of people run Cyber Angels just for fun. And I think it's worth it. Whether you do it for waifus or do it for just something interesting, I want to say this is an A tier deck. It's not awesome, but it's fun. Cyber Dragons. The build up for a huge amount of damage. I think that is really cool. It's also kind of meta. It's not fun to play against sometimes, though. I think but if this is for the user, then I would say that this is a pretty fun deck. Or just see what the? It's slow. I don't know what you expect out of aromas. How much fun are you having when you play aromas? I don't know. I don't know whether to put an S or A. I'll put an S for fun. Cyber Darks. Holy. Okay, sometimes you can get like something big out of this, and this thing attacks directly. It's also slow, which I don't like. It's also just like kind of weird, but it's also interesting. It's definitely something fresh. So I think C. All right, or B. Dark Magicians. You don't see this often. People like this card or this deck too. It's also slow. But seeing that's not something you see often, and it's actually an archetype that a lot of people like. I don't know, A or B. It's A. Put it in stupid. Most of my rant was pure salt. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you could put both of these in C. Or in stupid. I guess we'll see. Dark Lords. Alright, is this DDDs? Oh yeah, that's DDDs. Pendragon right here. DDDs, it's quite a risky deck. I think Pendragon, oh not Pendragon, DDDs are interesting. They're not part of the meta at all. They can build up to like a big boss monster, have a pretty large board, but they also suffer from just taking burn and just kind of just inconsistencies. So I think that makes them fun. Another B. Desperado. Alright, what kind of Desperado are we talking about? Because, like, right now we have, like, Desperado gimmicks sometimes. It can be played in that. It can be played in some Super Team Buddy Force. Mostly just gimmicks right now. So if we're going off, like, Desperado gimmick, A tier. Dinosaurs. Oh. No, let's think about it. You mill a card. So the whole basis right now about this is milling cards, and sometimes you just have to set a Maria to set that up, so that's kind of slow. But it's also dinosaurs, alright? A tier. Dragunity. This is cool. Dragunities are never seen, and they're actually kind of busted. Sometimes. I'd say they're pretty fun. S tier. Elements. Sometimes I use it as an engine. Sometimes maybe in Resonators or something. It's kind of a like Malayu himself is like a walking Book of Moon. If you're wondering why Dark Lords are in stupid, it's because I'm still salty about the previous metas. I don't know what to say about this. Like, it's nothing special. Nothing crazy can come out of this. B. I could also put it in Who Plays This, because Who Plays This? Cardians! These are goofy. They're kind of like a one trick, right? They kind of just draw and destroy and draw and destroy. I see Little Lights put in stupid. This deck is pure stupidity. Yes. How's it going, Bats? I don't have anything against Cardians. And I think they're kind of cool. Sure. Fortune Fairies are awesome. I don't care if they're slow. They're just awesome. I'm gonna put them in S. I don't want to explain this. For hires, I don't know. You'll sometimes see play, but I don't know enough about them to know what they do. Vibing. I'm doing well. Doing good. Just chilling. Kind of hungry. What is this? I don't know what this is. Gen X. Who plays this, actually? Gookie. Okay, Gookie actually does see play sometimes. Very rarely. It's kind of just a standard deck to me. I don't see anything special about it. It's just, yeah, let's put it with Element Sabers. This Gem Knights? Again, who plays this? Alright, so this is Gem Knights. And I'm gonna still put it there. Gravekeepers. They're slow. They're interesting because they're like kind of fresh, but also like they're so slow. Freaking Invoked. This is kind of pain and suffering sometimes. Really, you think Buddhist C? I mean, hey, big boss monsters, I'm sure it appeals to the general audience actually not too poorly. Invoker's like, alright, it's not too common. It's used in just Fire Kings. It's just like, it's just something there. Honestly, sure, let's put it in C. Just because. Is this? I actually don't remember what this archetype's called. This one. This one. They swapped themselves to defense. See right now, if you ask me, yeah, I think I'm fine with the Invoker being in C. This deck is slow. Nothing special about it. It's kind of really bad. So I can't really see you having much fun with it. But it is fresh. I just don't see the point. Yes. Oh, it's Karakuri. Oh, thank you. Lightsworn. This is kind of spicy. Oh, I see a certain deck down there that I really will put in S. I'll put that in S later. Or because I slapped it with Desperado back in the day. Whatever people call it these days. Yeah, whatever it's called. Karakuri, right. Is that? Oh, it's Chaos Magician. Lightsworn. Lots of milling, lots of stalling, but they build it to a big monster that can blow up the whole board. They have good access to the extra deck through Synchro monsters. It's not bad. Let's put in B. It's okay. Lunalights? Who has fun playing this deck? Like, do people have fun playing this deck? Are we reading this off how fun the deck is? Yeah. Oh, let's screw the deck. What? Absolutely hate it. Yeah, I mean, people played against it, but I don't think about the people playing it. Like, I have played Lunalights before they got limited. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. They're actually good right now. They're like not bad right now. But Magician Girls, something fresh, something strange. There is actually really cool stuff that you can do with Dark Magicians or the Magician Girls, which I want to say puts them in A tier, which is really weird because they're slow. But there's some cool stuff you can do with Magician Girls, so I'm gonna put them in A. All for it, they're fun to use. I'd say B. A it is. This is Chaos Magician, or whatever it is. It's Ritual Magician. Who plays this? Magnets. Oh, Magnets right now. Magnets right now are really good. They're like not bad at all. They can run Gorgona Guardian. They can blow up your entire board even without Gorgona Guardian. They're kind of nuts. They can really go nuts. They can make use of Rock Bombardment. They can make use of stuff. They're not bad. S. They're kind of slow, just a little bit. Not too bad though. Need a little bit of setup. Honestly, a fine deck that doesn't really stall, really. It's fine. A at least A. This could be an S. I don't know. Heroes. Crap. I don't know where to put heroes. Heroes are cool. You just put them in A and just call it a day. Yeah, let's put them in A and call it a day. Or an S. Maybe I should put more in S. I don't know. Shiranui. This is a slow deck. Really slow. At least that's what most people can build it. You can build it without being slow, but also that's just not how people play it. So I'd say at least. At most C. So I'll put it there. Neos. Alright, so this is Neos Fusion. Which is its own thing, I think, because I think there's a Neos down here. So if we're going off just the Neos archetype, or not, just Neos Fusion, just slapping it into decks, I guess it's cool. I don't know if that's really relevant to this tier list. I'll just put it in B. Alright. Ninjas, they're kind of slow. They rely on continuous traps a bit too much. They're fresh, though. I'll put them in B. What is this? I will skip that for now. Ojamas! Ojamas! Alright, they slow down the game, but also they're the Ojamas. So that at least puts them high A. Alright, so, Red Eyes. Can bring out one boss monster a turn. Not great. And currently they're kind of relying on being slow, using Endless Trap Hell. I'll put in B. Shunui. Did we just do Shunui? 6 Ams! Look at him. Can build up to this pathetic statted boss monster, but it negates spells and traps. What's happening here? Did I just accidentally call someone? Wait, what just happened? I don't know. Something happened on my phone. I think I just accidentally called someone somehow. I'm not even sure what happened. Hopefully, nothing crazy. What did I put 6 Ams? They're cool. They're cool. Honestly, I'll just put them in B. Who plays this? I know people have played this, but who plays this? This is also like a slow deck too. Lowest of stupid. Holy crap, Ritual Beast. Lava Golem, sure. Now this is Strongbird. I'm still wondering what this is. Oh, this is Nordics. Nordics are cool. They're really bad and kind of slow, but I like I like them because of how bad they are. So I'm putting in B. All right, Stromberg. Now this I want to relate to not casual duels, but instead. Oh, what are they? The Grand Maju decks, which are pretty dang cool. And I think if we're going straight up Grand Maju decks, I want to put this in S tier. Although even the whole idea of Stromberg is kind of like stalling. I'm gonna do that. This is Subterras. I think Subterras are really cool, despite how stally they are. Like they have a cool thing going on for them, and I think that helps them. So I'm just gonna put them in B, despite a lot of people not wanting to deal with them. All right, Super Heavies also kind of dangerous. They're really interesting, really wacky. All right, I have no opinion on that. All right. Alright, so we're on Triamids. Kind of slow. I don't like playing against them. But they really do a good job of controlling the board. So I guess that's cool. And their field spell thing is kind of unique. Sure. That might be a C. I don't know about this one. Vampire, who plays this? Vendreads. Vendreads are really cool, I think. They kind of recycle, they kind of blast. I've lost to them before. I'll actually put those in A, which is weird, but I will. Ubel. Who asked for this? Burn deck? Alright, I want to say this is Gaia's. I'm not... Oh wait, no, this is Gaia's. What is this then? I don't know what that is. Gemini's. Who plays that? Toons. Toons are really cool. They're just goofy. You know, I like them, and that one makes me want to put them in A, but also they're not good. Yeah. Basically for the same reason as Ojamas. Here we go. Alright. Yusenju's actually a good deck. Stall a good bit though. they... Is my Streamlabs okay? Guess not. Alright. Oh, I need to adjust the chat box, I forgot. Ah. Alright, if my Streamlabs dies, or if the stream ends, I'm sorry. Alright. Hold on. Wait, it's dead. I can't move it. I can't fix it. What happened? Hello, hello? Oh no. Did I kill it? I killed my PC. Wait, hold on. I'll save you. Oh my goodness. It just froze. No, dude. What do I do about that? Alright, close Duel Links. Maybe let her leave a bit. Whoa! Whoa! Alright, we're back. Good puppets kill some terror if they run Gigantus to all I hate Super Heavy's burn deck. Don't like you Senjus. Alright. I have not been cut up to chat because chat has broke. But I am now because it is less broke. But yeah, you Senjus. Holy crap, that was something to go through. Okay, you Senjus are really, yeah, kind of slow. They kind of stall. They kind of take advantage of their own way. They really rely on hand traps. I don't like them. I'll put them in C. Even though they're a good deck. Crystal Beast, really cool. You can go for Rainbow Dragon strats. You can go for other Crystal Beast strats. Like you can actually go for like Crystal Beast beatdowns with like certain strategies. It's not bad at all. I kind of put this in A, just for fun. What is this? Alright, we'll go back to that. This is World Legacy. Who plays this? Evil Eye. Alright, Streamlabs. I wanted to check on Streamlabs because it died. Evil Eyes, they kind of stall. They kind of sit there. You don't really want to play against Evil Eyes. Sometimes. Because they want to protect their boss monster, and then they want to protect their equip spell, and they want to go into the extra deck. They can they can do some things. It's kind of cool, like the whole way they work, but also they're rather slow to an extent. And they kind of rely on one boss monster, and everything supporting that. I would have put them in either C or B. They're not that bad. We'll put them in C just to be hateful. What is this? I can't see this. Is this Evil Heroes? That's a Valkyrie. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. Alright. Predaplants. Who plays this, honestly? But also... it's Predaplants. So basically, the entire thing about just a Predaplant deck is just going to Chimerphlegia, which is just a decent monster. I have Predaplants. I don't have Chimerphlegia. With Predaplant comes Evil Eye, and with Evil Eyes you have Altergeist. Does anybody have a list? Altergeist. You know where I'm going to put Altergeist. Yeah, it's something. Honestly, B, it's not that bad. It's just silly. I don't know. Not too inconsistent, honestly. Alright. Speedroids. These are goofy. These kind of build up. And can go into Synchro Monsters. They're not good at all. But they do have access to the extra deck through Synchro Monsters. It's just not good, though. I'm gonna say they're a cool deck, but I can't say much else. Like, they're just there. I can't imagine having fun in this deck because you're not doing much. Like, at the end of the day, you're not getting much done with the deck. Usually. It really depends. This is slow as hell. These are literally, like, the control decks. Like, this control deck, slow. Super slow. This is Witchcrafters, right? They just want to take the board, set up their Bear, set up their grave, set up their hand with spell cards, and they just want to sit there until they can win. I'm gonna put them in C. I don't think they're that bad, but holy crap. This is Block Dragon. Block Dragon's cool. Where the hell did it go? Block Dragon's cool. I like the idea. My favorite Block Dragon decks are just the Rock Bombardment. Go ahead, like they have Rock Bombardment to mill. I forgot what the card was to mess with your plays and stuff. And Block Dragon is just kind of a part of it and can utilize the grave quite well. Giant Rex can also be fitted in. Not too bad. I like it. It's cool. I'm going to put in A for fun. This isn't a thing in Duel Links. This Orcus are just not good at all. They're terrible. They're awful. I'm going to put them in C because they're just... Who wants to play that? And also, they're just not... They're not fast. They're too slow. They're just not good. In Duel Links. Fire Kings. Wants to set up a negate. Arvada's kind of strong. Not bad though. Like, they're cool. They have Onslaught. They're just really strong, and my deck doesn't like them, but I think they're still not a bad deck to play. They're okay. What is this? Gladiator Beasts. I actually don't know much about these. Maybe we'll have to come back to that. I don't know what this is at all. I don't know what this card is. Synchrons. Synchrons. I'd say Synchrons are cool. Going to big boss dragon that can potentially, it's kind of like gambling, can potentially get a lot of tuners and attack a lot. It's also like decently protected by itself. Mermails? Is that Mermails? Alright. Like, if I've never seen the card before, I'm just gonna put in who plays this. Synchrons, though, yeah, they have cool things. You can go to, of course, Stardust, go for the SSR, SSD, go for some other extra deck monsters. They're not bad, not amazing. It's just another deck, honestly, to me. This is Invoke Neos. Old deck. Kind of dumb. Who cares? Alright. Megaliths. These can actually do something quite a bit, but their turns take forever, and that's kind of my issue with them. And that's kind of it. They can take lethal pretty quickly within like just a few turns. Their turns just take forever. And I think that just drops them to C instantly. This is Invoked Magician Girls. Invoked Magician Girls are kind of slow. They're kind of stally. It's a cool idea, though, so I'm going to just put in B for that reason. What is this? I actually don't know what this is. I have no idea. I don't know what any of these three are. Like, Invoked Submarine Ride? Question mark? Like, was this in the, like, Cocytus era or something? I don't know what this is. Heroes. Wait, Heroes again? Where did I put Heroes? I'll just put them there. Alright. Infernity. Infernity's interesting. Invoked Roids? That's a thing? It's Purgatrio spam? Oh, it's Invoked Heroes? Oh. Oh, that must be Alt-Art Stratos. I didn't notice. It was a top tier a while back. I know about invoked Neos. I know Christians at that time were also good. And then I joined, and then I was like, oh, no more meta for me. If this is invoked heroes, also who plays this. Do we want to talk about Gladiator Beasts? I'm just gonna put them in B because it's like, all right, they kind of just have their own setup. It's an interesting thing. I think it's cool. I don't know how special I feel about them, so I'm gonna put them in B. Infernities, their kind of whole thing is about setting up like for one big turn. They like stall at the very beginning and then they set up. At least that's their most common usage, and they are pretty strong if you can't stop them, which I generally can't. Because in Thunder Dragons you just have a bouncer or a rhino, and that's basically all you can do if you're playing Charged Thundies on ladder. And ladder's the only place I see these. Okay, you know, that's all right. What is this? I don't know what this is. Alright, Weather Painters though. Weather Painters, they stall a bit. I think they're cool though. I think they're really cool. I think they're B. They only stall for about 2 turns. Talk about Infernities? Use... is this Boojins? Boojins. Oh, you might be talking about Weather Painters, I'm not too sure. But, Boojins. Boojins, they like to set their stuff in the grave and then use a lot of graveyard effects. Can go for rank 4s, rank 3s. They're not great, not the best deck for it, but they are definitely interesting. A lot of the things that I feel neutrally about, I'm going to put in B, so I'm going to put that in B. Can't you zoom in a little? Isn't this as zoomed in as it gets? Like, literally the whole screen is a tier list. Where's my Malefics? Is Malefic on the board? On the list? It should be. Wait, are they not here? I don't know. I guess if we find them, we'll put them on there. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. What is this? I don't know what this is. I want to say this is Water Seas, but I'm not too sure. Oh, this is Water Seas. Alright, we'll just use this as the Water Seas. So, Water Seas, kind of a dead deck right now. They better be there. Yeah, I hope we're not missing too many archetypes. Or is it... Wait, this is Water Seas. Okay. That's just fish, right? Evil Swarm? Oh, this is Evil Swarm? Yeah, it's fish. Okay. Water Seas. I mean, they're just kind of dead right now. They used to be really good, and I mean, they have interesting stuff. Mostly it's just go into Abyss Dweller, have a quick effect pop, which is kind of just taken over by other things right now. Can be relevant, just isn't. I'm just going to put it in B because I can. Stellar Knights, they're cool. Solid rank 4 deck. Can go into some things. Can build up for a big thing. I think this boss monster, this one in specific, is useful for... I am in Star-Lords, which is dead. I am stupid. Fish and Shark deck, I think. Malefics can easily destroy Red Eyes, Blue Eyes, GG in here as well. Who plays Stellar Knights? I know, like, Wow, I'm forgetting every name. I think I just, like, turned off my brain. Holy crap. Yeah, some people play them, but I was about to just list a specific name, but I actually forgot their name. I'm sorry. But, yeah, it's whatever. Automats, I want to say that they set up pretty good. They don't really stall, except maybe Book of Moon MST, not really something. They set up their combos pretty good. They're not bad. They're actually the best deck right now. Competitively, objectively, the best deck. They're not bad. Maybe they're annoying because, like, they are just the best deck and you see them all the time. I want to say they're fun to play because they are so good. This is Valkyries. Valkyries are interesting. They're very, very interesting. But I can't really say there's anything special about them. Again, another one I don't care about. They're tier 1, yeah. I don't know what deck this is. Oh, is that Toy Magician? Is that toys? I don't know anything about that. Battle Boxer. The only thing I know about Battle Boxer is like their boss monster. And it's interesting. That's cool. But also who plays this? And Malefics. Yeah. Oh, dead deck. Noble Nuts, Noble Knights. They can set up for a boss monster that can OTK on occasion. They did lose balance, which is a shame. I believe that fun to play though. They're basically the same thing. I think they're C. Honestly, they're not fun to play. Hazies, they set up for a big boss monster, and when that boss monster goes off, I think it's quite nice to see and watch that go. So I would actually put this in A, which might be a bit of a take. Who plays Volcanics? Constellars? Who plays Constellars? I don't know. I'm not rating this. Oh, they're wind-ups? Oh, toys, wind-ups. Yeah. I actually don't remember anything about a wind-up deck anyways. Digibugs. Digibugs? Really easy to build. Pretty unique. That's about it. You basically do the same thing every time. So that's going to drop it. I want to say probably actually C. Erratics. A bit of a one-turn wonder. It really depends on your opening hand with these. Convocation definitely helps. But this really is just like one setup, and if you lose that setup, it's over. But they're so fast-paced, so I think they're A tier. Who plays this? This is dead. Also, it just wouldn't be fun anyways. Fableds. I don't know much about Fableds. They're really cool though. There were some setups I've seen some being brought in. XB caused the limit to Automas, did nothing wrong in that. Hold on, my phone is bugging out, man. What? I don't know what this deck is. I can't really see it. It's. Oh, is that spirit? Is that like water? It's like water spirit and tree spirit or something. I mean, who plays it? But also interesting. Fables. I've only seen one player play this, so I'm not gonna list it. Dragon or Buster Blader. Hold on. That's really weird. Carbon for not putting Malefic's top tier. I know. That must be what's happening. Did someone get into my phone? What the hell's happening with this? Um, Buster Blader. Cool deck, very archetype. Specific, kind of slow. Needs a turn to set up, at least. Until then, they can't really do much unless they're actually against any dragons, which are pretty common. So, if the deck has any dragons at all, they can take advantage of that. Against Thunder Dragons, it's very hard to deal with because Levy is unusable. But that's if they get set up. That's if they get their stuff. I think it's a cool deck, though. I like it. So underrated. True, very true. They're hard to deal with. But on a fun, on a fun way, I'm sure they're fun to play, and I really do want to play them. Kind of in a similar way to Toons, honestly. Kaisa Shadow, what is this? This is Frawgue Monarchs, which just aren't a thing. Photons. You set up your quick play spells. They're really strong. You have their skill that basically guarantees one. Kind of stall a turn, but after that it's basically game. So I want to say a pretty standard deck. I don't see too much. You can go for Neo, which is fun, but basically it's the same thing over and over again. I'll just put it in B. Who plays Ghost Tricks? I don't know what this is. Maybe we'll have to come back to that. Rika, who plays it? TGs. These are really cool. I like the extra deck. How they go into the extra deck. I like how they function. Actually, wait. This is Star-Lord, so I'm gonna put that there. I like them a lot. They're really cool. And they set up a big boss monster that really prevents you from doing anything if they can get to it. They are really, really unique, very wild. I actually like them a lot. I might put them in S for that. I'll do it. This is coin flip decks, which are just dead now, but when they were a thing, they weren't that fun to play against. Play as they're kind of interesting. I don't know. I'm just there. Also, no one plays them. Dice is basically just gambling for a bad monster. Like, say you get 3 6s or whatever, and you're able to attack directly with a monster with over 4,000 attack. Alright, that's great. If you get it, if you can even get it on the board, and if you can get its effect. But, I mean, considering that there's a skill that's literally gambling for a gambling monster, which literally can allow you to search this out with the skill, bring it out with the skill, and then if you can gamble again. So it's basically gambling two times in a turn. And I think it's a really fun gimmick. It's not good at all. Mechs, alright, Mock, sorry. That's the FAs. FAs themselves are actually good. Alright, let's consider this as FAs, not just Mock itself. FAs are cool. They don't have much to set up, but if they can just set up on your opponent, and they're just kind of slow anyways. I hate Mock, so I'm just going to put it there because I hate Mock. This is Harpies, right? So Harpies are very popular right now. They're very common on ladder. How fun are they to play? So they set up basically the same thing every turn. They all run HHG. They're all the same IMO. But they set up a decent board. I'm just going to put them in B. What is this? Is that Dream Mirrors? Who plays this? But also, I'd love to see more about that. Fire Fist, who plays this? I don't even know what this is. Yo, how are Malefics not here? Say with another archetype I'm thinking of, the one that runs the Lupine and likes to banish their big monsters. I actually forgot what it's called. I need to zoom out. Alright. On the final stretch here. These are cool. I forgot what these are called. What are they? Athletes, super athletes, ultra athletes, UAs. There it is. Yeah, no. UAs. When you do see them played, very rare. Basically, just swaps out a bunch to set up their stuff. Kind of interesting, very peculiar. I don't have anything against them. Don't have anything for them. Don't really care. Mex, who plays these? Archfiend. Very popular deck right now. Goes into a big thing. They basically only last so long, but for when they do go, I think they're actually really cool. I like them. Dinos, actually one of my favorite decks that I've been trying to build for a while. But I'll still stick to A because they do like to wait a bit to try their setup here. They do like their quick effect pop. I just like dinos. I don't know, man. Gaia, they like to set up. They can actually take turns really quickly with or take games really quickly with Dragon's Mirror. So you might like them for just Dragon's Mirror. They're incredibly consistent. They're kind of brokenly consistent, kind of like Onomats. But they kind of just build into this thing that can quick effect pop, and you kind of need a lot of support for it. But I mean, yeah, it's kind of like an extension of a control deck, anyways. But it can OTK really nicely, so I want to put it higher than say something like Witchcrafters or any other stall deck. So I'll just put it in B. So there it is. That's the tier list. This is the fun tier list. This is the only tier list I will be making. Obviously, I'm sure you guys can figure out what decks are better or worse in comparison to others on your own, or just go to like DLM. This is, you know, this is pretty about right. I might take this out, put it like who plays this because no one plays that. But also, yeah, these are just the decks that I've seen like throughout playing Duel Links. Currently, I've seen Frawgue like once, so I'll still put that there. But yeah, honestly, I might take Crystron's out because also who plays those right now. Yeah, that's it. That's the fun tier list.